So right now, do you think there's anything that is still obviously missing from the Linux side? Like anything where somebody might trip
Um,
up that they would probably, obviously, besides like anti-cheat and stuff that I already mentioned.
I would say like one of the things people are probably gonna end up tripping up on, and this is like for anybody, is basically just trying to get OBS set up in general because some OSs kind of interface with OBS differently.
Mhm.
Like, for example, Pika OS, like, yeah, you can use the native version, but it's actually worse than using the Flatpak. But if you're going to use something like Linux Mint, using the native version is just fine. So,
Mhm.
like, that's probably going to trip people up depending on the OS. And then you also have to go through flat sealed add permissions, environment variables to make sure certain things work. Like there's still that hurdle at least.
Mhm.
People have to like sort of go through. And I do eventually want to like whenever I do get the test rig made, and I do want to like start making videos on like how to get this stuff actually set up from a visual point of view
Mhm.
instead of just like just text,
Mhm.
because that's the thing that's missing is some people can read stuff, but some people are visual learners too, which is probably why people like the Linux Guide to VTubing series I've done so far,
Mhm.
which
Mhm.
I'll have to make more of, like, Pop! OS and Bazite, when I was using Twitter, which we can discuss that in a minute after a bit on how I feel about that. Um, I made posts like, and they both basically want me to make videos at that point, so that'd be good,
Mhm.
right? And so like, and just to show that it's possible to VTube on it.
Mhm. Mhm. I think with um with OBS, there's sort of two main issues with it. So problem number
Yeah.
one is when you are using when you're using the native package, you're going to miss out on the stream integration stuff, except for the distros like Ubuntu that have the official package. But if you use the
Or
Flatpak, then yes?
you can run it in X-Wayland and still get it on
No,
any and
no,
every
not the
OS.
not the not the browser windows.
Oh, oh,
Logging in with your Twitch account, so you can just automatically
oh,
get your stream key.
oh! I didn't know there was actually a difference with that.
Oh, okay.
I
That
thought
yeah,
I
that
thought
that
like uh
mhm.
okay.
that is the thing you can do. You can log in with YouTube or Twitch or Restream, and it'll just automatically wrap it for you. The problem with
Yeah,
the Flatpak, even though there is an official package, plugins, because
yeah,
if they're a Flatpak plugin, they work. But then if you want to use anything that is not Flatpacked, getting it to work is really awkward, and it's not officially supported, and it's in a weird location that's not like
yeah.
super well documented.
Yeah, you kind of have to like you could put it in the plugins folder and then do like the LD library environment path, but nobody knows how long that's going to work.
Yeah.
There might also be a way to put it in the files folder if it exists, but yeah, it's just they need to fix that. That way
The
people
devs
can use
explicitly
native
said it's not
plugins.
supported, so that it's not going to
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, it's not gonna happen apparently, but hopefully there's like always that solution
Mhm.
to get past it.
Yeah, yeah, I hope, but I don't know. We will see what happens
Yeah,
with OBS. Most of the plugins that I use are supported, and the thing with this is another thing, right? The more people
yeah,
that use Linux, the more plugins are going to be flat packed.
oh
So
yeah,
it's a problem that exists because there's not that many users, but when there are more
yeah.
users, you're going to see more people building their plugins to work properly on Linux.
Yeah, and that's always a good thing because like people are starting to see that there's interest,
Mhm.
especially when you're having like big tech channels like the Toasty Bros also like kind of do Linux videos just out of the blue.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
it's like it's really refreshing to see stuff like that as opposed to when does this, when does that, when does this OS actually work?
Mhm. I would I would like to see a lot more like I guess in-depth Linux stuff from general tech channels. 'Cause a lot of the
Yeah.
Linux videos are like, I installed Fedora, I installed CashOS, I installed Bazite, and most of the videos end up being basically the same
Yeah.
thing. It's like, oh, getting Affinity work or getting a DaVinci Resolve working is kind of annoying. I can't use Photoshop. Oh, anti-cheat games. Oh,
Yeah.
just a lot of the videos tend to just blend together.
Or I've been on Linux for 30-day challenge, and then they basically barely do any Linux things for about 15 of those days. Yeah.
Like I get it, right? I get it
Yeah.
why people make these videos, and they're good videos. I do
Yeah.
appreciate they exist,
Oh
but
yeah. Yeah.
when I see someone doing multiple of those videos, and that's like kind of all they're doing, it kind of goes into that it kind of starts looking like a lot of those older distro review videos where
Yeah.
it was basically just like wallpaper reviews.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, I guess like the main distinction with the videos that I make are they're just tutorials where I walk people through how to use
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
specific OS. So it's like the Nix OS video. Oh my god, I had to like learn how to use that OS 4 hours before I could make the video. And I had to reach out to somebody else to like help me with stuff. It was crazy, but I got it working. Would I recommend the OS though? No, I would not. And if it was Gen 2, I definitely wouldn't because I couldn't get that shit installed.
Wait, you couldn't install Gen 2? Wait, what did
Yeah.
you trip up on?
So I was trying to use an install script and I was like, oh, they make an install script. Let me go ahead and do that. And you're like, oh, it's generally working. I go put my password in. Then it takes forever to install. Like it just takes way too long.
Well, yeah, you're
So
compiling
like,
everything.
yeah. And then I wake back up and it's installed. I'm like, oh, let me see like, what this is. And I go to log in. It's like, why is my password not working? Why is my password not working? I know this is the password. It was simple as, a really simple password. And it wasn't working, so I go to install it again. I'm like, okay, let me try something else. Let me try a different password. It wasn't working at all. So it's like, what am I doing wrong? So I was like, I'm just gonna make the Nobara video instead.
Fair enough.